Bring up the near wing. Past Legaly. Back to get it Sharpshire at the blue line. Sharpshire to the far side. Pierce punches it right back outside the zone. Ryans, middle of the ice, Legaly. Legaly shoots, stopped by Norick, just at the buzzer. Legaly knew he had to get it quickly on goal. He did, but it was stopped by David Norick. So we apologize for the technical difficulties. But at the end of the second period, Chapman 3, Cal State Northridge 2, and once again, we're in store for quite a third period. We'll take a quick break. Coming up next, we'll recap the stats and scoring plays and check the out-of-town scoreboard on the Matadors Sports Network. Welcome back to the Simi Valley Isoplex. I'm Travis Van Note. Into the second period, Chapman 3, Cal State Northridge 2. Going back to the first period, Matadors had the only goal, 9:31. Alex Ryan's third goal of the season, assisted by Evan Wright and Tommy Peng at even strength. In the second period, Chapman with a strong push tied the game at 17:56. Raman Taheri's second goal of the season from Anthony Zapanta on the power play. Chapman took their lead at 12-10. Tyler Kring, his first goal of the season. And there's a change on that goal. It's from Veheranta, and that's it at even strength. At 7:33, Brooke Daly deflected the puck past Pearson, his third goal of the season, assisted by Jimmy Wilkinson. 4-on-4, made it 3-1 Chapman, but Eli Barron got an unassisted, shorthanded breakaway goal. Team leading fourth goal of the season and his second career shorthanded goal at 5:41. Narrowed the gap to 3-2. Shots on goal in the second, 10-7, favor Chapman. Overall game, CSUN 18 shots, Chapman 15. Matadors are 0 for 1 on the power play, and Chapman is 1 for 7. A lot of power plays given up tonight by the Matadors. Chapman was able to strike on one of them, but then they did give up the shorthanded goal, so that is a wash. But complete reversal of what we've seen the last couple of games. Second periods have been the Matadors' arguably strongest period the past couple of games. Not a very strong one tonight. They had a strong first period. Matadors still struggling with consistency, obviously. But again, this is a must-win. Matadors trying to keep their undefeated record alive at 7 games. And also, again, this would be a very damaging loss for rankings purposes. Chapman, just one win on the season, just like LMU last night. Again, no disrespect to LMU or Chapman. They're both two clubs that can stick with you in a hockey game, certainly. But again, just for pure rankings purposes and where the Matadors are at record-wise, what they've accomplished so far this season, it would be very, very damaging. The Zam is continuing to go around, got a bit late out on the ice. Just under 9 minutes remaining in the second intermission. We will step aside, come back, and talk about the out-of-town scores in a moment. At the end of 2, Chapman 3, Cal State Northridge 2 on the Matadors Sports Network. Once again, back here at the Simi Valley Isoplex, I'm Travis Mandotti. Into the second period, Chapman leading Cal State Northridge 3-2. Zam has a couple more passes to make. We'll check the out-of-town scoreboard for you. While it does that, Texas A&M wins tonight 11-7. I believe that game was against Texas State. USC right now is up 8-1. And I forget actually who USC is playing. They're playing Cal State Fullerton. So, yeah, Fullerton is definitely down this year. Matadors, that's the one game where they just really took it to their opponents, beating the Titans now 8 days ago, 8-2. USC right now is up 8-1 over Fullerton. UCSB actually is playing Cal in Goleta. So on the other sheet of ice, it's Cal Lutheran and UC San Diego. And Cal beats UCSB at Ice in Paradise 6-4 to sweep that weekend series. Denver beats Northern Colorado 4-3. That's a huge win for Denver. Northern Colorado seems very strong this season. And so Denver with a nice win there. We already talked about the San Jose State LMU score. San Jose State wins 6-3, so that's good news for the Matadors. Again, teams the Matadors beat, they want to keep winning, so that way they get higher in the rankings, and then the Matadors with that head-to-head victory would, of course, be over that team. So that's good news again for CSUN. NAU beats San Diego State 6-1, so NAU sweeps San Diego State in Flagstaff. They won 4-0 last night, 6-1 tonight, and that's not at all surprising. NAU is always a solid club. Texas was playing Texas State 7-5. Texas beats Texas State, so A&M was playing somebody else. I apologize. Let's see if I can look up who Texas A&M was playing. Perhaps it was, I don't even want to speculate at this point, Texas Tech. So A&M beats Texas Tech. Texas beats Texas State. UTEP earlier beat Grand Canyon, so they sweep the weekend series against GCU. And GCU continues to struggle in their first season in the ACHA. A lot of expectations for GCU, but, well, it isn't quite that easy, is it, to be successful in Division II right off the hop. That was a 4-2 final. UTEP over GCU, and UTEP continues to be a surprise team this season. We talked about it a little bit last night at the second intermission. UTEP might be the team that comes out of Texas to make regionals. Remember, a Texas team that wins the Texas conference will get an auto bid to regionals because that conference has at least 8 teams in it. Right now, it seems like it's either Texas A&M or UTEP. And Wyoming beats Metro State 6-5 in overtime. So that's a nice win for Wyoming. Matadors will play them, of course, in Laramie come November. So that's good that Wyoming seems to be a solid club. And I believe UCLA played a little earlier as well. That was way earlier in the day. Don't know if we'll be able to scroll that far back to get a score. Arizona State, they are playing Boise State. Boise State beat them last night. And Arizona State beats Boise 4-0. So that's a big win for Arizona State, who had struggled to begin the season right off the hop. So that's your out-of-town scoreboard. We'll step aside for just a few moments. Under a minute remaining in the intermission. A huge third period coming up. Chapman 3, Cal State Northridge 2 on the Matadors Sports Network. Once again, back at the Simi Valley Isoplex, I'm Travis Vianotti. Start of the third period. Chapman leading Cal State Northridge 3-2. The third period begins 5-on-5. Matadors attacking from right to left. They're in their white sweaters and socks with red and black trim. Red numbers, black helmets and pants. Chapman in their dark red sweaters and socks with white trim and numbers, black helmets and pants. The Alex Riots line starts with Sharpshare and Ewan, the defenseman. A huge third period. Baron Gut, left corner of the Chapman zone, sends him behind the net for Ryans. Gets around Kring, right corner, backhands right point. Ewan, wrist shot, doesn't get on goal. Norick was still standing when that shot came in. I don't believe he actually saw it. Ryans in the slot on the backhand. It's blocked. Baron Gut holds in left point. Legalian behind the net. Sends back to the left point, but no one's there, and it'll slide to the red line. Sharpshare up the wing, picked off by Miller. Miller over the blue line. Upended by Baron Gut. What a hip check by Eli Baron Gut. Possible 2-on-1 for CSUN. Legale right circle. Shoots, pad save, Norick, and the rebound went through the wickets of Sharpshare. Sharpshare had a wide open net, and he got to that puck. Vejaranta then dangles in the slot and scores. Heki Vejaranta makes it 4-2 at 18:58. That is Vejaranta's team-leading 5th goal of the season. We talked about Vejaranta having a bit of a quiet first period, but as the game's gone on, he's been more and more visible. Nice move there. He beat Pearson. Matadors looking to answer. Pang from the right wing. Centering pass through right. Pang left corner. Sends it out front. No Matadors there. The deficit's now 2 early on in the third. Matadors cannot afford to lose this hockey game. Trying to remain perfect against Chapman all time. They're 8-0. Matadors undefeated on the season at 5-0-1. Wilkinson picks up the assist. That's Wilkinson's first point of the night, first assist of the season. He was credited with an assist earlier, but it was taken away from him, so he gets it back as that puck's chipped into the Matador the penalty box far side. Benches are right below us on the near side. Face-off will be in the center circle. 18-12 remaining in the third. Matadors have got to get it going offensively. Chapman wins the draw. Matadors holding the puck. Wrist shot from Borgugian left wing, wide of the net. Held in right point, Ewan. Ewan down the wall. And Brote couldn't cut in further, cleared into the center circle. Sharpshare back in far side. Pierce stops him behind the net. Pierce around to the far side. Daly, middle of the ice. Miller, 2-on-1 for Chapman. Miller left circle, in front, just ahead of Kumarel. Brote, up the middle of the ice, Borgugian. Borgugian over the blue line, right wing. Stops, fires, deflected up, and out of play. 17:26 remaining in the third. Ryan, right line, hops over the boards with Bowles and Lauren, the defenseman. Draw Chapman, right circle. Right will take the draw against Tahiri. Tahiri has a goal tonight for Chapman. Matadors control the puck. Wormsdobler backhands right half wall. Steinfeld curls away from Anderson, but it's picked up by Vejaranta. Vejaranta up the middle of the ice. Stood up by Bowles. Vejaranta all the way back to the blue line, out of the reach of Anderson, left point. Kring in behind his own net, pressured by Wormsdobler, able to skate away. Charge up the right wing. Cuts middle of the ice, now left wing. Feathers it into the left corner. Lauren eludes the forecheck of Tahiri. Steinfeld back in behind the net, slides this way for Bowles. Bulls left wing. Stood up. Ryan right now, left circle over skates. Puck shoveled around the net to the far side where it's picked up by Steinfeld. Steinfeld, weak pass, eventually gets to the right point. Wrist shot by Lauren, skips wide right of the net. Ryan's fresh off the bench. Backhand shot is held by Norick. Ryan's with a bid from the right circle. 16-14 remaining in the third. Draw Chapman right circle, Ryans against Miller. Ryans wins it. Berengut taps back Sharpshire, right point. Ewan slap shot. Now Sharpshire left circle, shoots, and it trickles wide right. Sharpshire again had a wide open net. There were a couple players out front. Berengut with a shot, glove save, Norick. What a save by David Norick, robbing Berengut. Again, face-off Chapman, right circle. 15:57 remaining in the third. David Norick's had a strong game tonight for the Panthers. We talked about him during the pregame show. He's a good goaltender. 2-on-1 for Chapman. Barrett left circle, shoots wide right. Panthers have given up odd man rushes tonight. A couple here in the third period. Ryans gets his own pass, right wing, shoot, stick save, Norick. Pierce right wing, middle of the ice, just ahead of Barrett. Picked up by Sharpshire in his own end. Sharpshire around the net, near side for Ewan. Ewan just turns it over. Wrist shot from Miller, right circle, wide of the net. Matadors dodge a bit of a bullet there. Kring, backhands far side for Pierce. Middle of the ice, Miller. Miller sends it in on the far side. That's as far as it goes. Hefty right wing. Plays it just inside the Chapman zone. He was upended. It's a hooking call to the Panthers at 14:55. And this is almost a must convert for CSUN. Kumarel heads to the box. Just the Matadors' second power play. They're 0 for 1 tonight. Got one in the second period. Matadors trail by 2. Chapman wins the draw on the right circle. Played around the net near side, held in by Lauren, left point. Down the wall, Hefty. The second unit's out right now. Around the net far side for Sharpshire. Sharpshire's pass blocked by Pierce. Pang and Evan Wright do battle. Punched right half wall, Sharpshire. Below the goal line, Pang. Skates it behind the net to the near side. Left half wall, Hefty. Middle point, Lauren. Takes the slap shot. Bottom of the right circle, Sharpshire fires wide. 1:28 remaining on the power play. Hefty down the wing for Pang. Another penalty upcoming. Lauren sends right circle for Sharpshire. Pearson heading off. Hefty right circle on the backhand. Stopped by Norick, and it's touched up. Tripping call at 14:10. Matadors have a 5-on-3 for 1:15. Pierce is going to go to the box. Matadors' second and third power plays. They trail by 2. No better opportunity to narrow the gap. Face off. Chapman's left circle. Matadors attacking from right to left. Borgugian takes the draw. It's won by Chapman. And hacked out by Veherant on the near side. So Borgugian is out with Berengut and Ryans. Bowles and Lauren, the pointmen. Berengut right point, middle point Bowles. Returns to Berengut. Right corner, pass out of the reach of Ryans. Not a good pass for Berengut. Berengut right circle, shoot, stopped by Norick. Rebound, they're hacking at it. Bulls can't hold the zone. 5-on-3 for another 40 seconds. Backhanded in by Borgugian left wing. Ryans stops in the left corner. Left point Bowles. Right point Lauren. Wrist shot. Scores! A 5-on-3 power play goal. The lead is narrowed to 1 at 13:23. Lauren's third goal of the season. He got one last night. His first career power play goal. So the Matadors still on the power play for 1:13. And Chapman will clear it down off the draw. Matadors had to have one there. They got it. Still work to be done though. Ryans right wing. Into Chapman territory, right circle. Stopped by Norick. Ryans again behind the net. Skates to the near side. Left half wall. Left point Bowles. Slap shot. Out of play. It was deflected. The faceoff will remain in the zone. 44 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4 power play. Face-off Chapman left circle. Rorick will take the draw. Berengut and Bowles to the point men. One left point Bowles. Down the wing Rorick. Leaves for Ryans. Back to Bowles. Ryans and Berengut pick up the assists on the goal as Chapman's able to clear out. So Ryans has a multi-point game tonight, his second of the season. Berengut as well, a multi-point game, his fourth. 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Berengut, right circle, drops for Rorick, returns to Berengut. Up top, sharp share. He shoots just wide. Rebound then shipped on, stopped by Norick and cleared out. Oh boy, that was a game saver there for Norick. Chapman is back to full strength. Matadors 1 for 3 on the power play. Coming up on the 12-minute mark of the third. Matadors trail by 1. They'll send it on the far side. No icing. Kring to the far side. Matadors trying to hold in. They can't. Miller left wing will backhand it to the left side of the net where it's picked up by Sharpshare. Sharpshare will get around the pressure of Daly. Sent down the ice, deflected by Wright, so no icing. Pang hard on the forward check, hit by Pierce. Sent up the far side, handled by Ewan. Spinorama move, right circle, in front through Pang. Pang left corner, backhands in behind the net. Evan Wright shoulders Gomez. Sent far side, Chapman's trying to clear. They can't. Pang right circle, in front for Hefty. On the backhand left circle will peel away. Hefty, if he was a left-handed shot, would have got a shot. Now Ewan with a drive, blocked, and then Hefty fires it into the empty net. Garrett Hefty at 10:57, tie hockey game. Garrett Hefty's second goal of the season. The Matadors have come all the way back yet again. They've scored 2 of the 3 here in the third. Matadors still dominating possession. And again, that's the way it goes. Matadors, they roll 4 lines in 60. The goal is to wear down the opponent. They've done it the last 2 games. Still trying to accomplish it against Chapman. So far, so good, but still work to be done. Brote left corner. Left point. And sent down the wing by Bowles to Rorick. Rorick skates him behind the net. He's upended. Penalty upcoming. Brote out front. It's stopped by Norick. Didn't get all he wanted on it. Matadors appear to be getting a power play. There was a bit of a ruckus at the top of the crease. See if anybody joins them. It's a holding call at 10:13. It was the Matadors who ran into penalty trouble early. Chapman running into penalty trouble. And I think some of these penalties are just kind of fatigue penalties. It is Pierce that goes off again. He's taken the last 2 penalties for Chapman. Matadors' 4th power play, they're 1 for 3. Matadors just struck on a 5-on-3, trying to take the lead on a 5-on-4. Middle point Bulls. Down low right side Legaly, in behind the net Rorick. Leaves for Legaly, taps left half wall Ryans. Left point Bulls, 1 touches to Ryans, middle point Bulls. Wrist shot, wide left. Kring up the middle of the ice, off of the right arm of Bulls. Touched first by Ryans, so it's a hand pass. 1:31 remaining on the power play. Pang and Evan Wright pick up the assists on Hefty's goal. And a timeout's been called by Chapman. So CSUN took that first timeout at 5:42 of the second. Both teams have now used their timeouts. Time of the timeout, 9:44. 1 goal in the first from Ryans. 3 straight in the second from Chapman. Tahiri, Kring, and Daly. Matador struck back late in the second. It was Gut on a shorthanded breakaway to make it 3-2. Here in the third, they Heranta made it 4-2, but then Lauren on a 5-on-3, and Hefty has tied the game at 4. Timeout is over. Again, both teams have used their timeout. Face-off is just outside the Northridge zone on the near dot. Matadors attacking from right to left. Rorick takes the draw against Daly. Ryans and Legaly are out with Gut at the point and Bowles at the other point. Matadors win the draw. Bowles to the far side, Gut. Further Legaly. Legaly wants to get things set up, skates to behind, then to the near side. Left half wall, Ryans. Left point, Bowles. Bowles drops for Ryans. High slot, left circle, Bowles. Shot blocked by Kring. Bowles left half wall. Trying to get around Miller. They cancel, and Rorick picks up the puck. Rorick in behind the net to the far side. Rorick walks out front, fires wide. 55 seconds remaining on the power play. Middle point, Bulls. Top of the left circle, Ryans. Right point, Bulls. Shot blocked. Zapanta can't clear. Bulls down the wall for Rorick. Right circle in front for Gut. Held by Norick. And Legaly's going to take a penalty as he stabbed Norick's chest. So that'll do it for the CSUN power play. 4-on-4 for the 3rd time tonight for 42 seconds. And then Chapman will head back to the power play, barring more penalties. Legaly just a bit too aggressive on Norick. Draw comes all the way back into the CSUN right circle. Hefty will take the draw against Tahiri. Ready to resume play. Tahiri wins it cleanly, right point, Kring. Kring shoots, deflected by Tahiri, didn't get on goal, and then Tahiri dove down to the ice, so did Pearson, but Tahiri couldn't get it on net. That was a precarious moment for Pearson and the Matadors. Hefty, left circle, backhands in front through Sharpshare. Right point, Lauren down the wing for Hefty, backhands left point, Sharpshare. Shoots and scores! Evan Sharpshare, 4-on-4, and the Matadors lead 5-4 at 8:29. 3 straight by the Matadors. Sharpshire was the hero last night in overtime. He gets his second goal this season. And the Matadors are back on top. It's our second lead change of the hockey game. What an unbelievable game tonight. Credit Chapman. They have gotten so much better over the years, and it's great to see. Lauren steals the puck at the red line, flips back into Chapman territory. Panthers are on the power play now for a minute 15 as Legaly sits. It is Chapman's 8th power play. They're 1 for 7 tonight. Veheranta dangles left circle. Backhand bid held by Pearson. Veheranta so poised with the puck. And Veheranta's godfather is actually the one and only Timu Solani. Not a bad person to have as your godfather. Face-off, CSUN left circle. Matadors attacking from right to left. They lead at 5-4 now. Minute 5 remaining on Chapman's power play. Bro wins the draw cleanly. Slapped around the net to the near side by Sharpshire. On the right point, Kring. Wrist shot blocked by Sharpshire. Sharpshire's clearing attempt held in right point, Kring again. Pang and Hefty pick up the assists. So that's a 3-point night for Tommy Pang. 3 assists. Hefty as well. Now a goal and an assist. That's Hefty's first career multi-point game. Wrist shot from Veheranta high slot over the net and out of play. Was deflected, so face-off remains in the zone. 35 seconds remaining on the Chapman power play. So Ryant, Berengut, Pang, Hefty, and Evan Wright, all with multi-point games tonight. Draw CSUN a right circle. Berengut wins the draw into the corner to Harry. Has it taken away by Berengut, held in a right point. Dropped for Kring. Kring skates down the wall. Trying to get away from Bowles. Bowles got to be careful not to hold him up. And Kring falls to the ice. Bowles will head off on a hold. 5-on-3 again for Chapman for 16 seconds. Way too many penalties tonight by the Matadors. Time of the penalty, 7-11. And you could just sense it as soon as the two players went in behind the net. You knew Bowles had to be careful. Huge moment in this hockey game. 5-on-3. The draw's everything with just 16 seconds on it. Ryans against Veheranta left circle. Veheranta cuts in front but can't shoot, and it's flipped out by Lauren. Race for the puck. Sharpshire gets to it. Left circle. Tries to toe drag in front. Taken away by Miller. Sharpshire hacking at it left side of the net. It squeaks through North but not in. 5-on-4 now. As Legaly didn't realize he was out of the box. Sent out front by... beg your pardon, Pierce right circle doesn't connect, and Sharpshire will clear out. What a weekend for Evan Sharpshire. He has really come alive in his senior year. 1:20 remaining on the 5-on-4 power play for Chapman. It is their 9th of the hockey game. They're now 1 for 8. Daly left wing, stick lifted by Ryans, and he'll punch it to neutral ice. What an effort by Ryans. Played him by Daly right wing. He's sandwiched. Knocked down with a high stick by Pierce, and the faceoff will come all the way back in Chapman's zone. Huge break for CSUN. Faceoff, Chapman left circle. 1:01 remaining on the power play. 6:12 remaining in the third. Matadors have come all the way back yet again. Borgugian on the draw just hacks it wide of the net. Miller takes a look from the right corner, sends him behind the net. Chapman looking to get organized. Kring to the left wing, Miller. Miller, pressured by Brote off the puck, slides into Northridge territory. Lauren pins the puck up left corner. 3 Panthers and just Lauren digging at it. Miller, left half wall to the left point to Harry. Right point, Kring. One touches it. It's in the feet of Borgugian. He now realizes it. Held in right point, Kring. Steps around Borgugian. Top of the right circle. Slap shot held by Pearson. Right into the Matador on Pearson's chest. 22 seconds remaining on the power play. Draw CSUN right circle. Huge face-off. Hefty against Tahiri. Stalemate draw. Eventually comes to Ewan. Loses it right corner. Zapanta to the half wall for Wilkinson. High slot. Shoots and it deflects wide right. Pearson was still standing when that puck came in. Luckily for CSUN, it went wide of the net. Matadors able to just clear out and bowls out of the box. The Matadors have killed off the 5-on-3. Tahiri with a slap shot from the high slot. Wide left. Matadors trying to clear. Pang will. Chapman 1 for 9 on the power play tonight. 4:52 remaining in the third. Matadors trying to remain undefeated this season and remain perfect against Chapman all time as the puck lands on top of the Panther net, causing a whistle. But Chapman, boy, a much improved team over the years. Full credit to SAMU and the coaching staff of the Panthers. Talked to SAMU before the game. He was very excited about his team this year, saying they've made big strides. Boy, have they ever. Face-off, Chapman right circle. Matadors attacking from right to left, trying to hang on. Hefty wins the draw. Right point, Lauren. Down low for Hefty. Evan Wright's out front. Sent to the near side. Hefty's after it. Left half wall. Cycles for Hefty. Hefty in front for Wright. Couldn't handle the pass. Hefty now dangling left circle. Shoots and it deflects in! What a move by Garrett Hefty. I don't know if he'll get credit, but he made that goal happen. 4 straight for CSUN. They're up 2 at 4:22. Well, the Matadors are certainly a third period team. Acting like it once again. And once again, it's just that 4-line wave after wave that's just worn down Chapman. They have had their chances in the third period, has Chapman. Tyler Pearson's made a few nice saves. Stuff attempt by Legale left side. Stopped by Nork. They're hacking at it, and it's kept out. They do credit the goal to Hefty, his second. Bulls and Evan Wright pick up the assist as Nork is down in the crease, shaken up. So that's Hefty's third goal this season. For Evan Wright, his third assist. He and Pang each have 3 assists tonight. And SAMU will come out to check on Nork, but he's actually up and skating around in the right corner boards. So it looks like Nork is all right. Here in the third, Lauren on a 5-on-3. Hefty, sharp share 4-on-4. Hefty again has given the Matadors a 6-4 lead. Nork getting a nice round of applause from the crowd. Seems to be all right. 4 minutes even remaining. Face off in Chapman's right circle. One to the right point. Ewan's wrist shot deflects wide right of the net. Legale tries to backhand it in front, denied by Gomez. Ryans, bottom of the left circle. Sends back left point, Sharpshire. Backhands down the wall. Gut is hauled down. That'll be a penalty. Holding at 3:41. And again, that's another one of those, I think, fatigue penalties. Pierce is going to go to the box for the third time in the third period. Matadors head to their 5th power play of the game, 4th of this period. They're 1 for 4 tonight. You take a look back at Chapman's penalties. Hook, hold, hold. Those are what you would call fatigue penalties. Face off in the left circle, one left point Lauren. Matadors trying to seal it here. Hefty, who's had quite a game. So have his line mates, Evan Wright and Tommy Pang. Pinned up, Evan Wright digs the puck free. Right half wall, Sharpshare. In behind the net, intercepted by Miller, and it'll come outside the zone. 1:35 remaining on the power play. Lauren, pressured by Tahiri, sends up the right wing for Pang. Middle of the ice, Sharpshare. Left wing, Wright, just out of his reach. Wright hammered by Miller, but Sharpshare has the puck. Bottom of the right circle. Pang calls for the puck in front. Sharpshare left, make it right corner, Hefty. Sharpshare heads to the net. Hefty tries to give it to him. It's blocked. Now given to Sharpshare. Right circle, shoots wide. Lauren left point. Down the wall, Pang. 57 seconds remaining on the power play. Below the goal line, Evan Wright. Right point, Sharpshare. Left point, Lauren. Left circle, Hefty. Fans on his pass. Curl away from Barrett. Below the goal line, Pang. Tries to stuff, stopped by Norick. Top of the left circle, Lauren will send it in deep as he fell to the ice. Miller gets his head up and will clear down. Kring one-on-one with Sharpshare right wing. Stick checked away. Kring again. Left circle on the backhand, bothered by Hefty. Will just cycle the puck for Tahiri. Shouldered by Sharpshare, centering pass, denied by Hefty. Sent right corner by Zapanta to Kring. Out front, blocked by Sharpshare. 10 seconds remaining on the Matador power play. Nice end of the shift by Tahiri and Kring to waste a lot of time. That'll do it. Pierce out of the box. Matadors 1 for 5 on the power play with just 1:35 to go. Matadors up 2. An unreal weekend of hockey here at the Simi Valley Isoplex. Overtime victory last night. Still not out of the woods yet, but time beginning to be a factor. And Daly brings the puck in, middle of the ice, offside. 1:19 remaining. We'll see if Norick goes to the bench. 2-goal cushion again for CSUN. Faceoff will be in neutral ice on the far side, so Norick remains. Baron Gut wins the draw to Zachary. Just able to clear out. Sent back in, near side. Zachary right back out. Flip into the Northridge right corner. Bowles backhands up the wing, intercepted by Daly. Hit by Zachary, 1 minute remaining. Shot from the right half wall is swallowed up by Pearson. That was Miller with the opportunity. 52 seconds, all that's left between the Matadors and a still undefeated record. It has not been easy. The last 3 games, everybody knows the Matadors are undefeated, so they're going to get everybody's best test until the Matadors lose. Face-off CSUN right circle. Matadors attacking from right to left. Baron Gut wins the draw. Mendoza around the net to the far side for Brote. Brote trying to clear. Held in left point, Pierce. In the slot, Kumarel, stick checked away. And the Matadors do clear to the red line. Backhanded in by Pierce. Mendoza in behind the net. Right wing past Brote, but out of the zone. Half a minute to go. Chapman just looks dead, quite frankly. Bejaranta wrist shot, top of the right circle. Left pad, save Pearson. Bejaranta again, left circle, shoots. Pearson keeps it out. Baron Gut will flip down the ice. Net to the left now is empty. Norick on the bench, 10 seconds to go. Pearson behind the net loses his stick. Borgugian is hit up high. No penalty, but Cal State Northridge is still undefeated. 6-0-1. A gutsy come from behind victory tonight for CSUN. And again, they got all they could handle from Chapman. Full marks to the Panthers. What an effort tonight. But the depth of the Matadors once again comes through. Tonight, it was the hefty Evan Wright and Tommy Pang show. They led the way. That's the great thing about this team, is that on any given night, it's a different line. Last week, it was the top line. This week, it's the hefty line that gets it done. Matadors still unbeaten. 6-0-0-1. As for Chapman, they dropped to 1-3. Recapping the goals quickly. Ryan's in the first, followed by goals 3 straight from Chapman in the second to Harry on the power play. Kring and Daly 4-on-4. Answered by Berengut on a shorthanded breakaway. It was 3-2 heading into the third. Chapman made it 4-2. Vejaranta and then Lauren 5-on-3 cut the deficit to 4-3. Hefty tied the game. Sharpshare 4-on-4 gave the Matadors the lead, and Hefty again gave the Matadors the cushion as they win. So Sharpshare gets 2 game-winning goals this weekend. What a weekend for the senior. He is really coming of age in his final year. Sharpshare now with 2 game-winning goals on the year. Winning goaltender is Tyler Pearson as well. First career start, and he kept the Matadors in the hockey game in the second period with a couple of huge saves. So congratulations to Tyler Pearson, who gets his first win as a Matador. He's now 1-0. David Norick has started every game for Chapman, so he is 1-3. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone. Again, we want to apologize for no video broadcast, but thanks for sticking with us. I'm sure you are thinking, boy, I'm glad I did. What a hockey game here tonight. Cal State Northridge beats Chapman 6-4, and the streak lives on. The Matadors will be back in action Friday night here at home. They'll be taking on Grand Canyon University for the first time ever. We'll have the pregame show for you here, 10 p.m. Again, that's October 21st, next Friday. I'm Travis Van Ode, reminding you one final time of the final score. Cal State Northridge remains undefeated with a 6-4 win over Chapman. Good night. Have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll speak with you on Friday night.